All right, let's try once again to be more. Hmm. All right, you try to speak. Let's try again to be solid at this game. That seems to be. It's only level 1, but it seems to be already quite the challenge. Which I wouldn't want to be want the challenge to be easy, I suppose. Oh,
Start to play.
it's a bit too winning of an account. That's just an AI account. Nope, I don't want free games. Don't want 7 dance either. I'm a picky player. Oh no, no, no. Hey, foreigner. That's funny. What's up with all of the 7 dance today?
Start to
Huh.
play.
You got to save the game, maybe? Oh, also even someone who greets back. Okay, so that greatly reduces the chance that is a sus account. Um, yeah, let's just do this. Sure. Mm, let's approach. Okay, Tanuki. We just update that a little bit. Okay, we passed move 11, so I never like when they push here, so I'm going to keep the pushing here. Oh, all right. Usually the Hane comes, but here I'm okay. Um, to just Tanuki this, I suppose. Just extend here. Just make a base, essentially. Okay. He does this, which does put some pressure on these stones. So the one peaceful option would be to just make a base like this. You could also play this and then leave it. Hmm. If I play this, then he invades. I'll just make a base. AI plays in the middle. What middle? Not so high? Okay, that one. In that case, I think I'm just going to protect my corner here. Kind of. Just choosing this one because I want to, not for a specific reason. Could have also played here or whatever. But this one is solid towards the side, I suppose. And I could just spend another move here to semi-protect the corner anytime. Or even just here. But this is probably a bit too slow. Yep, that's an option, of course. Peacekeeper trials. Did I miswrite something? Oh, there is. There you go. Maybe just push here. Hmm. Could push one more time. Kick here. But I push one more time because the turn here is annoying with only 2 stones. With this, the turn only reduces me to 5 liberties. And I do think the double Hane here is worth something. Building towards the center, yes. So I did expect the response there. I guess I could wait. No, this one you usually don't do, huh? I could just grow and reduce. But well, this one is not that forcing here, and I could still reduce. So maybe I just strengthen my corner here. That gives me the opportunity to learn more about this dual wing formation as well. Okay, so he turns immediately. But okay. Just play at the border of 2 Moyos, essentially, with this move. Mm-hmm. Now maybe I can kick here, ask him that question. He's only threatening, like, okay, he's threatening to play here. I can still connect under. Threatening to jump further. Jumps here, play here. Hmm. Hmm. No, I did not. I only watched like a few moves when I was waking up in the middle of the night, and then I fell back asleep. I guess I could just play a growing move like this, right? The second one is today, yes, but I'm still going to be asleep. I'm not destroying my sleep rhythm for that. So if he jumped here and I just played here and he could attach and I just play here and he cross cuts. I mean, on the other hand, these four stones, yeah, maybe not that big. If the side is already undercut, so at best I want to maybe. I wonder if I want to push here and then play this one. Then if I pushed here, that would be more center. If he doesn't, then I get this. Oh, okay. I'm wondering, okay, if he plays this, but I guess it's a bad exchange either way, huh? I don't know. In either direction, I mean. Okay, I do this now. And then I'm wondering if I maybe even want to play Q18 immediately. Hmm. It's pretty big, and it gives my group strength. But this is also solid, just building my own. Hmm. Since he denied me, but I can escape with this group still, so maybe it's too early. And if he does this and pushes, then he can cut here. I'm not sure, so I'm going to pick the group solid option. Yeah, but that's of course then the Miai. I wonder if P16 is sentient enough, but probably not, huh? Just about the souls. If I captured, then I guess though if I captured, then I get to attack that group on the bottom side. Hmm. I'm actually tempted to play C8 here. Because that's kind of the best resource. If I surround it, then black would attach at C8. And then the question is, what is my center moyo worth at this point, where black has strength towards it? I could also kick, I guess. Maybe kick. Prefer kick because this one is maybe a bit too over-concentrated. This way, if now he were to extend, then I can attack more severely. And it's not like this weakness is that big of a deal. So he jumps instead, yeah. I was wondering about just connecting, but I think because I'm strong on both sides, I'd rather keep some pressure on these stones. I can Hane here, threatening to cut and get the ladder. Okay, so he's Hane back. He Hane's back. Hmm. I could counter peep first. Hmm. Hmm. Not sure, so I'm just going to pick the defense here. Still threatening this clamp. Actually, maybe I could have just ignored and just extended here, huh? Yeah. Okay, I can also just peep and then cut here. Tari. Connecting solid shape here. If I do this and he Ataris and then attaches. I can just sacrifice and build this and do this. Hmm. 16. If he captures, he keeps the 1 to 3 points and reduces my corner, likely still by a couple more points. If I capture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 or so points for me. It's like a 13-point gain. So is that 13-point gain plus some potential attack, which black will probably just make a base with h17 next. I could play there myself at I17 and then PS16 is more threatening, but also I just don't think I need to play it anytime soon. The point is that it's efficient. Just because the opponent can live inside doesn't mean it's bad. And the ko also has to be 1 in the first place. I wonder about the RG here. Peep. If I attach, I don't know about these variations. Yeah, so that's why I thought about playing this one before I played this one, because it would have protected the left side and the corner some more. And yeah, don't think this area is pretty burnt because black can either go from below or from above. So it's really this is not worth a lot. Mm. If I play this and black just plays this one, does that generate enough RG on the outside? So if I play this now and then play this, then black certainly is going to play that. Again, I play this one. Connects, I cut Atari here. He attaches, I descend. He attaches, I descend. He goes down. I have to play here, and then I'm pretty weak here. So, instead, I were to play here. Black extends down. I suppose I could extend down and threaten to cut this off. And if he does this Atari and then this one, then I can extend up. Then he could also push in this direction. Could also play from above. If d11 and then if I Atari, he could counter Atari. I don't like all of these options, so I'm just not going to play there. What can I play on the top side though? I guess I could just play here. Or maybe I play a high move. Here and then slide. Or can I go this deep? And then if he plays this one. Because he's pretty strong here. That's what's worrying me a little bit. I attach. this and this and cut and this. Yeah, black is also pretty solid, so I'm not sure about these options. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Didn't even take him like a second. Playing this as an invasion move, not as a I'm connected to the stone move, so it's not a weak shape because I am saying that I have Miai to make a base or connect. Okay, so he's choosing this option. Hmm. Wow, my opponent didn't even think for 2 seconds for either of those moves. Are they just anticipating all my moves or super impatient or what's going on here? I play this and then this one. An extend, I could play this if connect. I suppose there's still some kind of. Let's try this RG. I can extend down, he says. So what if I cut here now? I can, if I play this, you can just play here. Could extend. Maybe I can Hane first. If I did this, it just captures. And I have nothing there. Let's get some Fox coins. Well, I made my opponent think for more than a second. I never thought that I would live in this corner, by the way. At most, I could have gotten some kind of call. It's more that I'm trying to get some RG out of this. So for example, now I could play the cut here, then this, then this. If this, I can capture and make some life. If instead now black captured here, or played this one, then I could play Atari and Hane and Sente. So it's more about sacrificing and getting something on the outside for it. The cut. I was thinking first about this, but then black just connects and I don't know what I have, so I played this, black just captures. I guess I could connect here. Or I could play. Hang on, no, I could. If I did this, they can just turn. Then friends to play Atari Atari. If I extend up, they can also just turn. Hmm. Can I really not? It would be great if I could protect that stone and then cut. But I suppose I can't, so let's not. That's one of my weaknesses, that I try too hard to make something happen out of the position where that specific thing is just not working. So let's just go with what I know is working. If it's good or bad, I don't know, but here we are. He should not be thinking. He answered every of my moves for with 2 seconds, but here he thinks. Probably getting some coffee or whatever. Strange man. Or whatever. Cat, I suppose. Yeah, if he captures, then I get to squeeze here on the outside. That's all I wanted. I mean, I would have taken life as well, but okay, I guess I'm getting life. Hmm. Now I do have a choice, in theory. I could also. No, but I can also only get a core in the corner, I suppose. This way I can also then play here and then I'm alive with this stone. This one he captures in the ladder. I can't really get much out of it. So now I'm essentially alive here, and my plan to just build a base or connect back worked because I didn't need to connect back, which I really didn't want to. Of course, he also made him stronger in this area, but I guess he was already super strong here, so I don't know. He could still play this and the peep. Ah, no, but then if he harness, I can live here. Alright, so he is threatening. He's threatening my stones there. Can I do this one and then this one? He can wedge. Could capture. Hmm. No, because if he does this, I can just play here. And if he extends and harness, I can still cut. And if he does this and cuts, then I can still squeeze here and counter in some way or another. Also, I just realized if he plays this and then the peep, I am already alive. I don't need to capture this. So that's very important for when I maybe want to get this one in Sente. If I can get this one and he can't really do much about this, then this is pretty big endgame. But also protecting, protecting that would be pretty big. Mm, Okay. I think it's still a pretty close game, depending on the RG here and if I can get this one in Senti and the RG against this. So and I mean, okay, he gets some corner, but I also get some side out of this. There is ways to play this to kill, but I think I'm too weak on the outside, or rather he has this as support. However, if I get strong, then this might be then this might be actually a disadvantage, and this group might be something that I can harass to make sure that black doesn't get more points in this general area. There is, of course, a point. Ah, but now I'm wondering. Okay, let's see what he does as a co-threat. Huh, this one. I wonder if that's big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something like 20 points. The co. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. Let's say black wins it, then black gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. If I win it, I get 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. So that's about 30 points. That means that each move is worth 20 points. And capturing this would also be really, really big in terms of outside strength. Ah, but it's more than 20 points here, huh? So the question is the outside strength? Because if he captures and then captures again, there is a weakness here. The other question is, what are my co-threats? I suppose I have R3 as a co-threat, which is big enough. But after that, he does have more follow-up co-threats, especially if I answer at like R13 in the bottom right. To have some counterplay against if black were to Hane in the bottom right. So if he Hanes, I cut. If he cuts, Inti connects. Not necessarily working immediately. And since I'm not sure, I'm going to pick, I guess, the more solid option where I'm left with less weak groups. Yeah, he knows that he can't do better than that. So then I can extend down here as a threat. Actually, there's still maybe, there's still options maybe to cut here. After this. So I don't know if he can even descend. If I played this and he cuts and then Ataris, maybe not. He might play something like a move here. Okay. If I played this and he does this, he can connect, I suppose. Okay, I'm in Byoyomi.
Yoyomi now starts.
Should. Okay. Yeah, that was his center, I suppose. But it doesn't protect against the peep yet. It's interesting. Ah, he's no, but then he can't get this in center.
9, 8, 7,
If I attached here, okay, so he does respond there though. If I cut here and he just connects, and I play here and he blocks. Oh, maybe I can actually no. When if I play this one first and then he Ataris and then plays this one, can I play this one? He just connects under, huh? Okay,
9,
so that doesn't seem to
8,
work.
7, 6,
Okay, but then I'm going to play this one. And if I'm not mistaken, I can cut here, right? Here. Okay, so he does accept the trade.
nine, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I wonder if
4,
this is the
3,
better way,
2,
though.
1.
Um, no, but I think I can just get more this way, and then if this, I can play this, and if this, I can play this. Cut, capture, Tari, Tari.
9, 8, 7,
No,
6,
but it should always
5,
run into this.
4.
Hmm. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, looks close to me.
9, 8.
Actually, if I, okay, do I even want this one? Tari.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, man, he really doesn't want me to think, huh? I think the descent here is pretty big. The Hane Connect here is also pretty big though, but I'm still Seeing if I can get some archie going here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Because I'm threatening to attach here next. Cutting this off doesn't make much happen, I don't think. Yeah, okay, so we just play that one. Not sure, that was maybe just a bad exchange, but if I played this one now to
9,
descend and I play
8,
here,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
push in here as a forcing move. So if I clamped here, do I want to Hane or do I want to just descend? The descent does give a big follow-up as well. This one gives a big follow-up too.
9, 8,
I clamp and
7,
descend and I
6,
connect, then black can
5,
just clamp
4, 3, 2,
and
1.
descend. He can play this. I can play the attack. Well, actually, I think this one, but then he can play this one, but then I can play this one. But it's just, I guess it's just go to anyway, so.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
This is not small to play some move here. It's basically points for both for either player, so those are pretty big. Wonder if there was some better RG, but I couldn't find anything. And then this exchange was, well, not good, but okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now I threaten to. Okay, now this does threaten to capture these, so I can get this one as a big co-threat at least. And then maybe with this one there is some outside RG to be had here.
9,
Yeah, the Hane Connect is not center for him, so I don't need to rush to play there. I could also play it now as a forcing move to make sure. I guess I get it anytime, right? I have so many liberties
8,
here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
The center area could become big. I'm a little bit worried about that. Could also imagine playing a move here. But I guess I don't have anything but this one anyway here, so this one is always go to.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I don't know. Push, push, play. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. But I can get more. You can of course first get this exchange here going. Probably should do it now. No? Oh, okay. Doesn't take away a liberty. I didn't think he could, but it's good to know.
Nine, 8, 7,
So hard to judge the center. I'm just going to take the side move then. But I do see. Okay. He's pushing and playing the Hane next. That would have also been not small, I suppose. He pushes, he Hanes and Sente, all of that. Maybe I did need to play here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Eh, defending this. I still want to keep at least one Byoyomi for when I might be in some issues. Just really, maybe I needed to play this one just because it was. I said it's Gote, but it was kind of reverse Sente, and this is just double Gote. So if anything on the side, then probably the top side was better. But okay, this happened. So now let's move on. Let's see. Okay, he does do this one. If he pushes in and then cuts me off, I'm still just alive. So it's more about keeping myself strong in the center. Let's first.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Play a move in the center here, though. I think this is also kind of would have been a reverse center for Blake to protect this. I mean, he can play here, and then here, and then he can't connect under, so never mind. He can push and then cut me off in Gote, then I can just connect. Yeah, okay, so he does defend there. Hmm.
9, 8, 7.
I feel like this game, I might not win it, but it feels much more like the getting solidly into endgame and then being able to maybe get something out of that kind of deal.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
If I play this, I am threatening to cut off 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. Okay, oh, wait, he defends this way though. I thought he might cut, but this way I don't mind either. I think I'm just going to push in once to ask that question. Because after all, this is then a double peep, and then this one, and then push. And he only has 4 versus 4
9,
liberties.
8.
So he kind of needs to add a move like that. Or he could, no, this way I could push and then push through. He has the inside liberties. He has 5 liberties. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh well. Would still be a nice Semidori, I suppose, and getting all the points outside. Unfortunately, this doesn't reduce the liberties here. Okay, but he does defend. It's nice. And now if I extend it here, I suppose I could get the push and push incentive. So let's claim that this is Sente, or at least very annoying for my opponent. He might defend it, yeah, another way. Then I push here. Actually, I should use my Byayomi. I'm so good at not using my Byayomi. Okay. Then we defend here. Okay, he defends as well. I suppose now letters are not working, but I could still threaten something here, and then I can jump in here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Threatening to peep here. Maybe? Kind of. Not quite. Alright. Okay, he defends this way. Don't think I have anything here, so might as well just push in.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Can I play this one? Maybe
9, 8,
not.
7, 6.
Can I connect? Certainly big Sente follow-up, essentially.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And then I wonder if something here is big to improve my middle area here, or should I play it from this direction? But then he gets this attachment or something. Or maybe just this one.
9, 8, 7.
Maybe just that one. My opponent is certainly not the patient kind. Let me get some fox coins first.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not sure. So whenever I'm not super sure about the value of the center stones, the center moves, then I'm just going to. True, that actually maybe this one. That was worth Um, 3 points in reverse center. Actually, 3.5. Yeah, okay. But okay, this one was also 3 points, so whatever. This would have been also worth more. Yeah, nah, I forgot about it. Damn it. Maybe just connect because that gives him not an additional throw-in co-threat there.
9,
And then there's of course the Archie here, yeah. Okay, but this way. Hmm. He's threatening the ladder here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, he's threatening to play here. Actually, I'm not sure anymore. Okay, he cuts, he plays this. Maybe I can, but now, okay, I guess now it's kind of me. If you can get this one incented, and I protect here,
9,
I
8,
suppose.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now I am actually threatening this one because after this, okay, so yeah, he's threatening. Sure, he's threatening some. Ah, hang on. Atari? No, but he can still not do this, right? Atari. Because this one comes with an Atari.
9, 8, 7.
The descent here is, well, I guess I could block here if he does this, and if he cuts, I can capture. Because capturing would actually threaten this whole group, so I don't think he can fight this core. Alright. Actually, I think this might be big now. Don't think he can do anything against these stones. So playing this would be kind of a reverse
9,
center for a couple of
8,
points.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Of course, he's also making some points there. But that, I guess, is the trade. That's them trades. Still have two Bioyomis, so at least one time I can still allow myself to spend some time. I don't think this area is worth much. Okay, so he's doing this now. But I can push against here first. Push this back first. Because if he does something here, I can just Hane here. If he cuts, I can always just play here. If he goes back, I guess then he goes back. What if I did play this one and he does this and then plays some separating move and I can play Atari? Hmm. No, I guess that doesn't work, huh?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Okay,
2,
let's spend it
1.
now.
Last Byoyomi.
Do this, connect. Do this, just push is also an option.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, I do defend, then I can play this one in center though, because I can play here. He is doing this. Okay, he's just doing this in center, I suppose, right? He's 1, 2, 3, 4.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just that's a 5-point move. I don't think there's anything bigger than a 5-point move left on this board. Yeah, I also wanted to get that, but you can't get everything. That's the nature of Go and
9,
life.
8, 7, 6.
And I'm last Paviomi though. I can get this one incentive though. Well, basically incentive. And I can also push in here and I can push in here. Other than that, suppose this is not small. He could push and then he could also play the Atari. So that would reduce me by 2 points. If I play this, okay. Yeah, this was never anything anyway, this area, so. Okay, he just protects. In that case, do I protect like that? Do I get something out of this?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not sure. Maybe this one was better because then he can't get this one. At least now I can get this one. No, I should. I don't know. Hard to say. Oh no, yes, this one still. Oh, that's annoying. He can play. Okay, but he doesn't choose it. Interesting. So it's just the reverse centi that he's going for. The push in here is not doing much, you're right? Because if he plays the Atari, just connect. There's nothing here. If he pushes in, I guess that makes this a false eye. That wasn't small, I guess.
9,
Maybe actually, okay. Praying here because I can't. Well, I guess no, I can still connect up. But no, if he does this one and I play this one. Okay, let's first play this Forsy move.
8, 7, 6.
He pushes in. And I play this, and he connects. Then he threatens to, yeah, take away those. Now I can play. Well, I guess this one is just a co-threat, right? He can never make this into an eye.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I guess this one is worth a dime.
Nine,
Oh, but okay, this way, then at least I do have the connection here anytime. But this maybe this was, yeah, maybe this was bigger. Well, now I can still play the Atari, and then it doesn't. So he would have still to play here, or first this one and then this one. Okay, but he protects. Then I can play this Atari. The follow-up would be quite big.
8, 7, 6.
Ah, but he can still push in and then block me here.
9,
Okay. This is 1.5 points incentive for my opponent. Do this one. You can just Atari, so that doesn't do anything for me. Maybe that was just bad. I needed to just play here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, I don't know. Um, that was also something. Certainly senti enough.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not sure. Not sure I picked the solid option. Oh, this way. I see. I block this. Maybe I play this one first. And if he plays here, I can play here. If he pushes.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, I should be able to exchange this. Obviously, I have to block here. There's nothing happening inside. I have way too many liberties.
9, 8.
Yep, that was always his right. And this is 1 point. I guess he could play. No, but this one doesn't work. But he could play this one. I guess these are kind of Mii, huh? No, it's just 1.5 points, I suppose. Not
9,
as
8,
big. Sure, that was, I mean, that was basically always my opponent's Sente. And there's still this kind of thing here looming around. And this peep here doesn't do that much. I think connect is better than capture, just because this also gives another co-threat here. This one does not. And I don't need the liberties on that side, so I mean, sure, that was always there. This one threatens to make 2 points, so you see, I mean, more, so he made the point. And then this one is just a 1 point Gote move. Is this worth anything?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay. That at least gives me that point. Then I have this one is a point. It also gives me this Atari. He could push in though, so could also push in here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Connection here because this is still a 2 point move. Although I guess I could have calculated the end game a bit more carefully and see if that is actually working. Actually, okay, I can play the Atari. You can play this Atari, no biggie. Maybe this one was better than this, huh? Yeah, because that's actually worth 2 points incentive there-ish now, or I guess, yeah, 2 point in Gote, no, not incentive. Capturing here is center, essentially. Because otherwise I get to play the Atari and then he needs to come back and spend another move inside here as well, so that would be pretty big. Yeah. Okay, I mean, there's a 1 point center move and a 1 point go-to move left here. There's... Can he do something with this? No, right? So there's just the 2 point move here left.
9, 8,
And one...
7.
And he can play this in center, and then he can get this one, and I get this one. So... And I take this point here. That should be it. And then I probably lost, but I think I didn't fail the challenge this time, so I'm happy with the kind of game that I got. Just not sure about some of these exchanges that happened, or even my end game. I don't know, like the top right, I suppose. I think that was the last dame too. Not that we did need to fill it because it's Japanese rules. Black, my opponent won by 2.5. Okay. Just like I said, a little bit of a close loss. But much better than my losses before, where I just got completely crushed. So I think this kind of game, well, I shouldn't speak too soon. Maybe I did lose it in endgame, but at least this kind of game I can control and improve on. Because the wild fights. Also, this year I'm just losing so much close games. Like, usually it's me who catches up in endgame. It was game 9. But as I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I passed my challenge today. But let's review first. Actually, let's go to the toilet first. So I forgot my dessert earlier. All right. Yeah, close game. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a close game the whole game. I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent was leading all the whole time because maybe the top right wasn't good and then I caught up. I wouldn't be surprised if I was leading and I failed in endgame. Like, I suspect it's option number 2, but we shall see. Mm. Right. Q10 and D12 are probably not AI approved, but they are just solid making a base with my groups. Yeah, and then I'm very curious because in my mind, if I keep pushing here, I'm just giving black more and my group has already gained strength. Maybe pushing from behind even once wasn't great. Maybe I should already play away. Oh, also the co happened, right? Um, yeah, and maybe this was too soft, but I don't know. Also here, if I did this and then this one, then I feel like I gave white too much. So I don't know if these exchanges just in the first place weren't good. Yeah, and here I also wonder, because if I now defended here and black did something like that, actually no, black does what? How does black do this? Wasn't there something that black could do here? Something more sinister? I guess this doesn't work. What did I think about here? Hmm. Maybe it was just this way. But then it's not. Well, I'm getting weaker here. I don't know. Maybe R2 was too solid then for this group. And maybe it was indeed just a move like this, or even an invasion on the top side, though I don't know where to invade there. Mm. And I already used it with this move. So it feels to me that growing my own area here is bigger. And that's already progress coming from me. But okay, we got that. Yeah, and if I now just do this, my problem with that was that black just does this. If we do this, black just lives easily on the left side, and I don't know what my influence is for, because black is also very strong here. On the other hand, if I try way too hard to kill this, then it's no issue for black. Maybe I even capture. And it's no big issue for black to escape here. I don't know, if I were to cut here, then black... actually, black can even maybe do something here. But at the very least, black shouldn't have trouble. But maybe this is just better already than the game. Not sure. I'm usually not the one building something, I guess. So I'm not used to defending against invasions. I'm not playing the Hoshi usually, so... Alright, but... Maybe this was too easy for black. And then maybe I did indeed need to add another move, just... This is not about solid shape, because I was aware that there was something here, but I also thought that black was weak, so I would say solid shape would be more this versus playing this. And maybe it's good to just play here and then claim, kind of like in the game, that I then can cut here. This top right I was not unhappy about. Yeah, here I was really... If I could connect here and force black to do something here, that of course would have been even better, because now if black does the same, then I saved the corner as well. If black now does this, then actually it doesn't work because I can just capture these. But unfortunately, after this and this, my corner is just dead. So no Gucci. So I decided to trade here, which is again growth. And then, I mean, K16 I wouldn't say is in a perfect place. Maybe it's not even in a good place, but at least it's not disconnected. Anyway, yeah, then this happened. Yeah, and then the co. And here I thought, if I now respond and black captures, where are my co-threats? I mean, even this one, black might just ignore. Because if I capture here and black does this, then my group here is weak. And black's group here is not strong, but stronger than mine, it feels like. And what else is there as co-threats? Hang on. Oh, That is the AI variation. Oh, okay. So AI is probably saying that I should respond here. Um, let's see. How can we alter this position? I want to check. Maybe, okay, we can alter it like this. I should respond. Okay, but no. Okay, it's not even -1 point. Okay. Okay. So, so my judgment was actually not bad. And I did pick the more solid option because by just sacrificing those stones, I made my group here a lot more solid. So the game here apparently was equal. And then I wonder if there was something here. I was so looking at I don't know, even something like this. After the cut, okay, I got the Atari. After this cut here later, I was looking at something like this working. If now then this, and cut. I was thinking um, that this is now. Oh, but this is not even a call. You can just connect. Yeah, yeah. I guess there's nothing here then, huh? All right. Um, yeah, and here, I mean, I could have just played here, and if this, I can play this. And then I suppose this is still center for black, and this RG is still existing, so. Hmm. The other problem, though, is potentially that at this point here, poking and taking the profit here when I'm strong on both sides is worth less than just jumping here and threatening the whole group. Because even Yeah, because this is creating this. This might be because this is creating something here, and that's just preventing black from creating something in the middle. And if black now spends a move to, I don't know, defend this weakness, hmm, I can still get some endgame profit here. I didn't even I could capture the stone anytime. It wasn't even that big for me to capture this. Yeah, okay. I think that might be where I fell behind a bit. That this was just not big enough. I was just so okay. I mean, I kept get some points here, but he also gets a lot of profit, yeah. And he then gets this one and this one, mainly because my opponent got it. Right now, black got the points here, and also with the threat against this has some potential points here that black got. And if instead I played here and black got to defend here somehow. First of all, the black group is still attackable. I can still do something here. And second of all, I can then use the same RG here later for I don't know some peep and some counterattacks, and he doesn't get anything in the middle, while I get maybe some points in the middle. And the left side really isn't. It's only these few points here that I got. Yeah. So that was probably not good. I did think about the middle, but only okay, only now did I think about this middle when I had this already, thinking, oh, there's some RG here. I can probably abuse this to reduce the middle. But in the meantime, black is already pretty strong, so I can't reduce it that easily and not get any points myself, while he already took some points here. Yeah, and then here I might need to play here instead. It's not easy for black to play that, because if we do this, actually, I can even just play here. And if this one and cut, um, then he can't easily fight this either. Well, I guess right now he can. So maybe this would have been too much. Maybe I need to play here myself. But okay. Or maybe I need to ignore. But if I ignore this to now play, I don't know, something random, then black can push this. Well, I guess if black pushes, I just descend and I'm alive. And then if this, I can connect. Right. Okay. So I guess I might have just needed to ignore. And if this one I can play here, and if capture, okay, then he can go on the outside and capture this one though. I'm not sure if this. Maybe. Maybe responding here was not good. And this I felt like went well for me, though this extension might have been better served to reduce this area because I can't really build anything here and I can't really attack anything here, but okay. Because I kind of got, well, okay, he responded, so I kind of got an incentive, so maybe that was fine. Yeah, and here I was wondering if I can go deeper. My problem with that is that, well, I suppose with something like this, if he now cuts, he can only capture that one stone. That's not big enough. Yeah, maybe that was an option. And if cut immediately like this, that could be an issue though. But then I could play here, and if he does maybe this and this, then he can't separate me here, I don't think. Like this. Then I can play Atari and capture. Hmm. Yeah, maybe this was too timid. Yeah, and here too, this was quite big because this way I keep my I keep my 3 points here, right? Because after this one, I don't get this point, I don't get this point, and also it's actually, yeah, it's 3 points that I keep in reverse center. I basically get this point, so you could also say it's even a 4 point reverse center. It's a 4 point reverse center, and on top of that, I might be able to push here and get like 1, 2, 3, about like 3 points more here. So it's like a 4 point reverse center plus another potential three, so 1.5. So it's like a 5.5 point reverse center. However, this was also a 6 point reverse center, I guess. Uh, because if I play this and black plays this, black threatens to just destroy this area, and if I block, then it was center, and if I don't block, then black can jump in and just. If I block and black plays this, then let's say we do this. Then I keep this. Then I keep like the 7 points up to the E line. And if I ignore this for whatever I could play here, maybe to build on the center. And black can also push up. But let's say it's like this. I guess it's only a 3 point reduction then, huh? So it's like a 6 point move and a 3 point center reduction. So it's like a 9 point gote versus like a 5.5 point reverse center move. Okay, maybe this is just very equal, very similar. Can't get everything. And yeah, here if I now did something for the center like that, then black actually has this Atari threatening the double Atari, obviously. Then I capture because I want to push in, and then black has this. But then I can push in here. Hang on, black, no, this. But this, okay, hang on. If black did this, and then I push in, black captures. I capture here. And black still needs to protect, maybe, after this Atari, because black only has like a half an eye here. But I suppose black has efficient ways to, maybe like this. Let's quickly see. Oh, this one is this way, it's white +1. Oh, but it's black plus 1.5. Hmm, not sure. Yeah, and then we are in small end game, and that's. Oh, here actually, if I did this, hmm, black plays here. Or rather, I wanted to do this one. Now black plays here. Then I don't need to cut here. I can just Atari here, and then after this one, I am actually connected. He does still get this one, but then I still get also Ataris here, and I get to capture this stone potentially. So I could have played this, I suppose, and if he does this, then I could still just play this. And black didn't really gain much, especially if I get to push and push. And I kept the point. But I guess in the game it was similar. And then I wonder, I mean, this is also really big, but now we are in very small end game. And here I could also imagine playing this one. I guess this one does threaten to push in, so it gives black a point less. I could even still respond here if I wanted to. But even if black now got to push in, I could actually play here and either get to connect or get the second eye here. I get another eye here, which makes this false eye a whole point. Yeah, all right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so it was basically option B. Um, it was better for my opponent for most of the game, though it was slightly better for me here actually. It was 8 points better for black. Okay, but because here it was 6 point better. So, I mean, okay. Just send. So I was 6 points behind at this move, at this point. That was if we don't count that black apparently should. I don't know, it seems weird. It just plays the blue moves and all of a sudden, so this is probably like some AI madness. So let's say I'm 6 points behind at this point here. Then I guess losing only by 2.5. I did catch up 4 points in this end game. However, it was already at 1.5 points here. So actually I caught this up in this area here. Because black played too passive here a few times, even this one. And then it was already, this move was good. Oh, okay. It would have been easy, it would have been similar, yeah. And then it was 1.5 points from here. And then I lost. Ah, I lost a point. Yeah. I lost a point here. Needed to just protect this and get the point here. And then it's still 1.5. So I lost 1 point with this mistake. And looks that we played pretty much perfect endgame. Besides that, for like the last 100 moves. Like minor nuances here that here black should have played this, so that was a minor mistake by black. And then I got this, and then it was only one, there was 1.5, yeah. So yeah, essentially this opponent was really good at endgame. That's not at the late middle game with the middle. Maybe black felt too good about the game already. Hey, green coder. But yeah, this or this would have been minus 0.9, and my move was minus 0.6, and the best was actually the middle here. See, I wasn't sure, and if I'm not sure, I'm not picking the middle move, because the middle move is not secure as much as this, and this I know the value of. So if I say, oh, the middle could be something around like, I don't know, 4 to 8 points, and this one I know for sure is 6 points, then I'm going to take the 6-point move and move on. Unless I'm behind for sure, and I need to hope that that I need to gamble on the center essentially. But yeah, I didn't count, which is probably why I played better than I than I did before. But it did feel like it should be a close game. All right, let's go from the start again. So I did fall behind by like 3 points from the early game here. Let's see where that happened. Oh, that was actually the blue move. See, the moves that feel too passive to me end up being the blue moves more often than not. Even this one was completely fine. Okay, that was blue. This was blue. These are all blue. Pushing from behind just because I'm curious, because I didn't want to do this. Okay, minus 0.1. And if this one, and you push again, now it's minus 0, -1. So here I didn't want to push again, because AI might be able to completely invade the top side after giving black a lot of strength. I'm not that confident. I didn't invade though. Maybe invading immediately makes it easier to invade. But on the other hand, I also considered this move. But on the other hand, just playing solid and growing my own, that's fine. Okay, that was indeed a bit too passive, too soft. Ah, that one. Okay, true. You don't need to kick. You can just play this. And now if black protects here, of course, either you, okay, but you can also push here. You don't need to invade. Not even AI is telling you to invade. Even in center. And okay, then you can also reduce though. You don't need to invade here. Let's see, black just defends here. Now you can play something in this area here. Because you already reduced enough and now you can grow. Fair enough. So that was a bit too soft. Okay, that's the natural follow-up from that. Okay, that was also fine. Okay. So I am 2.5 points behind here because this one was a bit too soft. That lost me 1.5 points. And okay, this one was good, but not ideal. So, but 2.5 is fine. Okay, the cut here is actually bad. So it is a bad exchange. How about this cut? I'm curious. So why my cut was a bad exchange? If black played from the correct side, it was still the better of the two cuts. But I should not play here at all. I should just invade. So what happens here? If black now counters, I play here. Okay, then this one, then Hane. And then just live in the corner, I suppose. If this one, you can connect. Yeah, black will play here. Then you push. And you can cut. There was something about this on the outside. So, but I guess it still stays the same kind of thing. You sacrifice potentially. Or you jump in here. Send. Oh, and then you make life here. Co-life. Or you counter, and then you escape. Well, because you can't make life. Yeah, but see, this exact kind of sequence where you have to play a really heavy group and live with it, I didn't want to have. So that's why I didn't want to invade deep there. I do like this one though, and then if this one, you attach. And if extend, then you can jump in and live. That makes sense. But okay, yeah. Then I did gain from this because he cut from the wrong side. Because I was just looking at getting this one in center later. Essentially center, because if he tries too hard to attack this group, then this one is just... The Harnage then is center that black has to respond. If black now played away, that's -5 points. Hmm. That's because this is such a big center. And I get another center here and I escape and I even, like, after this one, sure, AI wants to invade because that's all AI knows, but you can just protect the cut and even grow your own area while helping this group. So I just wanted to get some security for my group with these exchanges, but this way, that was the mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. So that I wasn't sure about this, but it was a bit too soft, a bit too slow. On the other hand, I did not fail my challenge because this for sure was the solid shape move. But it was, yeah, it was in review. I already thought, yeah, no, okay, I don't think because he couldn't get. I thought, for some reason, I thought Black could get more here. I don't even remember, but yeah, so this is not that big. It's already good enough to get these exchanges. I am curious, though, what does it think about what I initially wanted to play here to just grow this? It's also minus 2 points. And then the fifth line move, obviously. um, or of course, yeah, of this. So it still wants the invasion because this area can just go bigger than mine, or I guess black already has stronger shapes, so it's urgent to break the area. Because if black gets another move, then black can essentially take away the main resource of having space. Because if I don't have space and black is strong everywhere, I don't have any resources to invade successfully, so that makes sense. But okay, also my, okay, yeah, sure. Then all of these are going to be mistakes because we both should just ignore the left side. Um, yeah, I did leave the cut, but I also thought I can deal with this because I'm strong on both sides, so um, I'm, oh, but, and then I also played this one instead of this one, which was correct. So yeah, I played the solid option there too. So invading here was apparently not ideal. Also, just peeping here would be good. What about a very like very defensive move here? It's probably bad because I need to invade the top. Yeah, okay. Okay. Anyway, I guess I'm strong here now, so the invasion here becomes easier to do. I will, I think, with more time and playing more of these solid games where we both might have areas, like more Moyo versus Moyo kind of games. I will get more the hang of when you play a move like G15 and when you don't, and when you invade and when you don't. But okay, I played this one, which was not ideal, but okay. Then this one was good, though. Then this one was not good. Yeah, it was a bit awkward shape. Just this one to remove the RG in the corner. Then black is ahead by 4. But like this, now I got to play this. Then see, I was actually most worried about R17. I don't know if I voiced it, but I did think R17 could be an issue. Because black is so strong on that side that all this gets me is some kind of Archie here, but I wasn't as sure about how to use the Archie as I was when this block happened. Because yeah, even here, black should just play here because black is strong here. And then the Hane and cut, and even the extend. I thought, yeah, was wondering about that one. And that, and then it was equal again because of perfect technique by yours truly. Okay, and black should do this because if this one, okay, it's only minus 1 point. Yeah, and after capture here, and this is indeed big enough. Oh yeah, because now I'm strong. I don't need to play anything anymore here. Then I play this Atari, and black ignores. Okay, what if black doesn't ignore? That's good. Okay, but okay. Instead, I could now play here. And then if black pushes here, then black can still invade here. Okay. Oof. I guess I'm strong enough on the outside to Kehane and cut. Okay, and give the Ponoki. That's a bit that's interesting. So the move at 6 together with this move here makes what usually is a ko in the corner actually be killable, but with some outside compensation for black. And if black instead just protected the cut here, you really just simply connect here because now it's even less likely for the invasion to work. But the invasion still happens. Oh, or this one. The invasion still happens because of the RG that black gets on the outside. And then you can play here and really remove the RG in the corner. Except not. Okay, never mind. That's why I used to not play Hoshi, but I need to learn more about Hoshi. But yeah, this would have been slightly better for me. So black picked the correct choice here. And then at this point here, it was equal again. Ah, I was wondering about that one too. You can descend here. No, you can play Atari. Okay, and it's counter Atari. A capture. And then you threaten to just connect under, I suppose. After this move. See, I did see this weakness here. Because I did think about this, but then here, after this, now there's a cut and there's a cut, and this now black is connected, can Atari here and can capture here. And now if I capture here, black captured, then this is just horrible. So I did see that problem. That's why I didn't pick this option, because of these weaknesses. So I played the more solid shape from the group that I thought I would for sure want to save. Then black should push here immediately once. Interesting. And then black should just play here inside. Okay. So then the starting the ko was actually not amazing by black. But then I should indeed not finish the ko by 1 point. I'm still happy that I did, just because my judgment wasn't that off. Because if I do this one now and black captures, this way. I don't like it. So if instead this one and this one, then black pushes through. Push through. Yeah, then black also has this as a threat. Oh, but then I counter Atari. Okay. Okay, and black captures. Then I still have another core threat here. And black can connect here, and I connect. Right, then I still have this core threat that I mentioned. And then black also has this Atari. And then I need to find this local core threat, which I still don't understand. And then it's black +2. So this whole variation just ends up with black +2, while taking off the ko just ends up with black +1. And then the Atari here, yeah, was also correct timing. The peep was good. The counter was good. Okay, so the cut here was actually good, huh? Well, what do I know? How about the jump here then? Okay, what if my minus 0.6? Wait, no, but, huh? I'm sorry. It was black plus 2.8 now, and after the jump, it tells me it's a minus 0.6 point move, but I gained a point. Huh? Huh? Fascinating. So that might have been the better move then, after all. And then if black does play here, then I play, yeah, this maybe. And this was indeed big move. Or the cut, okay. But yeah, I mean, this AI is tripping again. So after this, actually, black is ahead by 3.5 or 4 even after this. And if I jumped, then it's only 2. So I did probably lose with this cut, with this being greedy here instead of valuing the center. I tend to undervalue the center, especially around this time. Around move, I won't say this middle game section where the second line moves might be pretty big, or this capturing here might be pretty big, but the center is still slightly more valuable. Yeah, around move 98, 90, 100 or so, I want to say, I do tend to undervalue the center. And even AI seems to undervalue the center because I should play here. Right. Oh, even here, just playing here now and letting this happen. That's crazy. No, I don't like it. All right, and then have that happen. Now all of a sudden, the whole time, AI claims that Q8 is a green move. Now that I play it, all of a sudden, no, this is an inaccuracy. What are you talking about? Like nobody is better at gaslighting than AI. Holy crap! Especially the 50 play out one. Okay, anyway. Oh, and then I shouldn't push in, huh? Because it's a co-threat, or hmm, I'm not sure I get it. It's still 5 plus black plus 5, so it didn't change much. And then this is also gaslighting me. So I don't know. This is hard to evaluate because play AI is actually not telling me that I'm doing anything wrong and I lost points. So yeah, and then here, this was indeed the best move. Okay, good to know. What about some random move like this? Would have been minus 0, 1.6. What about this? Hmm Minus and a half a point. Okay, so that would have also been okay. But this move was good. Just responding here was not necessary, yeah. So if I play here now, yes, black can play this. But then I just capture. Oh, or I don't capture. Really? I just let black capture. Oh, I see. Because black can't kill, I can just play this. And so I'm already connected or alive. So if I stay connected on the outside, then my group is already alive. That makes sense. Yeah, so that was a bit of a mistake. But black also shouldn't block, okay? And then I realized, okay, I don't need to do anything here. And then I was thinking, wait, what was I thinking? I think I was thinking to play this one. That is indeed minus 2 points. Good. Mm. So I evaluated correctly at this point that the center is more valuable. Um, only like 20 points too late, 20 moves too late, 25 moves too late, but I got there. And then that's why the game got close because black was way too passive in the middle after that. So maybe if I at this point here, instead of cutting this off, maybe if instead here I value the middle and make maybe black play a bit too passive with this group and get some points on my own in the middle, then here I can actually win this game. And I did see this at the right timing, so my end game wasn't bad here. Um, my I would say my middle end game here was okay because we can basically see that say that everything is settled, so it's basically end game at this point. So my early end game was better than my opponent's, and my mid to late end game was equal to that of my opponent's, except for the 1 point mistake at the end. Yep. Overall, a good game to learn from. What is happening? Mm. Do wonder where are all my viewers today? It's like a Saturday. What could people possibly have to do? Hmm. I did mean originally to play another fast game after this one, but I also have some reviews to catch up on. So I think for today. Oh, I'd say actually let's quickly check, but I think I can confirm that I didn't break my challenge, right? All of these were solid. This was very solid too. This was too solid even. This one was maybe the only point where you could say, oh, there's a cut that I leave behind, and the extent would have been better. Um, but I'm harsh, but not that harsh on myself. I would have been able to deal with the cut here with my strength here, but technically speaking, if I wanted to be very, very harsh with myself, I could claim that this move was not the solid option and not better. But the whole point is actually here, both fail to see that all of these moves fail to see that the top side was more important. So I let that one slide. And then this was just a sacrificing technique, so nothing unsolid about this. Here I even picked this one because I saw my problem here and I didn't want to be or didn't want to be solid. I didn't want to be weaker towards my weakness here. Then the core, obviously capturing the core was also even solid. If you want to capturing here. Yeah, the problem was actually with the Hane Connect here is that um, it made this wedge here center for black. On the other hand, if black gets to play the Hane, I guess then the wedge, if the wedge exists anyway. Anyway, um, yeah, and then I guess the rest is really just end game. This was a reduction, not a non-solid move. Right here, black is not going to cut, or I guess black could cut. Black should cut actually, but then they can counter, and then I can counter here, and then we can counter here. Here, black can also cut. Yeah, and the rest was essentially just reductional endgame, nothing unsolid about this. Literally all connected shapes that I played from here. All right, okay, I will allow it. All right. With that being said, I'll be back tomorrow. So thanks so